Hi, travel buddies. This is your travel genie Anil Bhatta from Marketels Hospitality Private Limited, Noida, once again for you. It's a travel agency in Noida for 32 years, that is since 1993. Now, today I am at Ayodhya with 11 other family members. We have done our darshan as well as attended the morning Aarti. I couldn't wait to share with you my personal experience, and needless to say, wait for some expert tips right at the end. As I said, we are here at Ayodhya, 12 adults of the family. Now, no photography is allowed in the temple premises, so I have not gotten any original shots for you, but we'll pick up some from the stock shots and merge it with the video if needed and share it with you. Now, what I need to share is my personal experience and some expert tips of the pilgrimage. The first dilemma that every tourist faces for coming to Ayodhya is that should you attend the normal darshan, which is the pre-booked slot on the net for the VIP, will that darshan suffice, or you need to see or book the morning or evening Aarti also? Now, once you have done the darshan, why take the trouble of getting up at, let's say, 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning to attend a 4 o'clock Aarti? Or the next one is at 6. Again, you have to get up at 3:34. Now, how many Aartis are there and when and how to book them? This is all I'm going to cover here. My personal 2 bits on the issue. Darshan is a 2-minute process because you will be ushered out to make way for others. At Aarti time, you get to spend 20 to 30 minutes in that sacred space of the sanctum sanctorum. Experientially, there is absolutely no match. A darshan may be a very, very cosmetic experience at the surface, but being present in that sacred energy space for 20 to 30 minutes is the real experience. Now the next level. Even during the Aarti, you may restrict yourself to the darshan, which is through the physical senses of eyes and ears only, by way of listening to the hymns and the mantras and watching what the proceedings that are going on. But want to experience the bliss? Just close your eyes. Consciously relate to what is being recited, internalizing the experience. If you are a little initiated into spirituality, the blissful experience is yours to live, provided you are there in that space, as I said, for a little while. So take your call, 2 minutes versus 30 minutes, only darshan versus the blissful experience, only darshan or morning hour. Now, some logistics to be shared with you. All Aarti tokens are issued at 9 a.m. every day at the shrine premises. Repeat, 9 a.m. every day the Aarti tokens are issued. Now, how much in advance you need to book for which Aarti, I'm going to tell you next. Now, Mangala Aarti happens at 4 a.m. every day. What is Mangala Aarti? This is the first Aarti in the morning when the deity is waking up. Now, that is the Mangala Aarti. The Brahma Muhurat is supposed to be 3:47 a.m. onwards. Roughly speaking, it is 4 a.m. in the morning. That is when this Aarti happens. And the passes for this are issued 1 day in advance. So, Mangala Aarti 4 a.m. passes issued 1 day in advance, 9 a.m. every day. Now, Shringar Aarti, which is the second Aarti, happens at 6 a.m. every day. This happens at 6 a.m. Shringar, as the name itself says, when deities are dressed up and everything and ornaments are there, that is when this Aarti happens. Now again, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes. I have attended it personally myself. Now again, the passes are issued 1 day in advance. एक दिन पहले ये pass issue होंगे आपको. Last but not the least is called as the Shayan Aarti, as the name itself says, when deity is being put off to sleep. Now that happens at 9:30 p.m. every evening. Some people say somewhere it's mentioned 10 p.m. also. But the passes are issued same day, not 1 day in advance. Same day at 9 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. the same evening. Now there is one Aarti for which you don't need any pass at all. Now that is called Sandhya Aarti, which is Sandhya means evening at 7 p.m. every evening. There is no pass required at all for this Aarti. This is absolutely free. Now darshan timings, if you leave the Aartis out, the simple darshan timings every day are 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Somewhere it is mentioned 1:30 to 9 also, but take your call and do some better research. 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm playing safe here. Every day you get the normal darshan. Now some expert tips. there are no electronic items allowed into the temple premises. When I say electronic items, no mobiles, no earbuds, not even electronic watches are allowed. And even a normal watch with a leather strap is not allowed, and no leather item, a purse, a wallet, or whatever is allowed inside. Therefore, either keep them in the hotel, leave them in the coach, or there is a locker also available there where you have to leave it beyond a particular point. You cannot take it at all. This is the first one. Now, for every Aarti, you are allowed from the last check-in post 15 minutes before the Aarti begins. Suppose it's an Aarti at 4 o'clock, the last check-in point, they will leave you at 3:45. For 6 a.m. Aarti, they'll leave you at 5:45 to take about 15 minutes going in. But the administrative staff, the police, the security, they may be a little casual or relaxed about it. If you don't ping them, you might be held back, let's say 5 minutes before the beginning time or so. So keep pinging them. Don't take it for granted. They are human beings. They can be lax. They can blink an eye or two. So therefore keep pinging them. Else you may miss the whole experience. Absolutely. There are more than enough wheelchairs there. Nothing to worry at all. Take your elders along. It may be a lifetime wish for them or an experience for them, building over a lifetime. Take them along. In our group of 12, we have 2 ladies, 88 years and 78 years. Absolutely nothing to worry. Everything is well organized. That is taken for granted. No sweat at all. Now, again, all of you need to carry your original photo IDs, each one of you. No exception to that. Passports serve as the photo IDs for the foreign nationals, even Indians staying abroad. That is the standard ID needed. There is no Aadhaar card, no worries about it. Now coming to the ground logistics. The buses and coaches are stopped at Churamani Chowk. Now that's a place which is about, let's say, 15-20 minutes ride from there is the temple. Now you get e-rickshaws there at 100 to 120 rupees per e-rickshaw, accommodating about 4 people. It's a 10 to 15 minute ride in the e-rickshaw to the temple side. There are also golf carts available up to 12 people at the rate of about 20 rupees per person. That is also an option available. Now you are all set to take the pilgrimage to Ayodhya. Just one last tip. If you have to take a train for your return journey, the route overlaps with the shrine route. Your coach will not be allowed to go to the railway station. You might have a lot of luggage. You may be covering Lucknow or some other place with Ayodhya, but you will have to take e-rickshaws for the return journey to the railway station. You will have to manage your luggage in the e-rickshaw. You will have to manage your people, children, elders, whatever. Be mentally prepared. You will have to take care of all of this. So leave well on time for the return departure. This is your travel genie Anil Bhatta from Marketels Hospitality Private Limited, a travel agency back home in Noida for 32 years, that is since 1993. Now, if you need to book your pilgrimage to the Ram Mandir Ayodhya, call us up at 98100469555. 46 plus 9 is equal to 55. Repeating, 98100469555. Signing off here, Jai Shri Ram.